July 24th, 2005, one day after Jane's birthday. This is a place called Fishing Bridge.
My family's from the Midwest, so my accent is Midwestern.
Okay, the Newtons.
Hi, I'm Carrie. This is my husband, Jim. My daughter, Carly, is 9. My son, Marshall, is 7. We're from Valparaiso, Indiana, which is just south of Chicago, maybe an hour.
Oh, wow. I had a great aunt in Valparaiso.
Wow. I'm originally from Virginia, so I'm also redneck by birth. Proud of it. We are on a road trip, obviously. We've been to South Dakota. We haven't hit Rapid City yet. We came through and asphalt rode the wave.
Hello everyone, we are from Glacier Lake. Yeah, and try to keep great memories here, and I hope you have great experience in Yellowstone National Park. Yeah, thank you.
Way of getting around. So that's why we offer the rides to the employees. Okay, let's talk about Yellowstone Lake for just a little bit. There's a white pelican, by the way. The white pelicans come up from California and nest here in the summer and eat.
Take a picture of him if you can. It's right there. Just press and hold, just like on Instagram. Wait till he lifts his head up and looks at you.
Look at all those things.
Then go.
He's right there. Starting to go.
Oh, looks like he's going.
He's got his head down.
But that was a young black bear. Okay. I believe I was about to tell you about Yellowstone Lake, the fire station that's up on top of that mountain. It's one of 3 that are located in the park. Now there is a ranger that goes up there for all summer, May through September, and does nothing but look for fire. They have no human contact unless someone is hardy enough and brave enough to walk up there to see them. They are supplied by helicopter, and it's brought in on a long cable, so all he can do is wave at the helicopter pilot as he goes by. The eastern boundary of the park runs along the ridge of those mountains, which is a continental divide.
This is the oldest hotel, 1891, I believe she said. This is our tour bus. And more of the hotel in the background. This hotel is huge. This hotel is located on the northern tip of the lake. Lake's 14 miles wide, 21 miles long, 430 feet deep. This is the rangers fishing who are trying to fish out the lake trout, which is damaging the ecosystem. What they want is the cutthroat trout. View of the lake.
I do see some of see the red, the smaller red ones, that's this year's calves. They're very red when they're born, and they're getting big now and beginning to get some of the brown coat of their adult members, but you can still tell they're red. We have a big bull here on the left, if anyone would like pictures.
Wow.
He's just grazing along, getting in line. The cows and calves are in nursery herds now. They stay together, and the bulls will be out in smaller groups, mainly action that is offered by a large group also. They want to protect their babies, and they get in large groups to do so. You see all the babies, the red ones? Those are the babies. And they are beginning to turn brown like their parents now.
Warming up.
Yeah, they are.
You see those two?
Yeah.
Now, you've introduced the wolf up here. Will you ever see one try to hunt off a little baby offspring like they would have in the wild? Or?
Yeah. The wolves prey on the very young, the very old, and the injured.
But do you ever see one?
Oh, yeah, there are people that have seen one. I've not seen the wolves go after a bison. I have seen a wolf pack going after an elk, though.
Okay.
There's a baby. You can see the baby.
Yeah, see the baby playing down there? He's just jumping around, having a good old time.
There's like one of its parents following. Babies in the water.
Huh. Isn't that something?
Okay, they're back.
It is the last free-roaming herd anywhere in the world. There are some, of course, like Custer State Park and things like that, but they're fenced in. These are free-roaming. There's another bull up here on the left, 300 pounds. I'm going to pull over. Remember, this is the breeding season, and they are a bit ornery, so don't get very close to him. Oh, he's laying down. Never mind. Oh, he's rolling. He's going to roll. I wouldn't seem to take pictures than we have with animals crossing. Here he comes. I thought he was going to cross. So you guys get some good shots when he does. Yeah, and like I say, stop in the middle of the road. They're parked. Well, no, they would have gotten by very quickly without right now worrying about it, but they'll stop in the middle of the road. Come here, baby, honey, I'm ready. Then you ought to see the vertebra, that huge musculature there. It's like the spine sticking up off of the vertebra is about that high. Yeah, and that's what the muscles are attached to. Oh yeah, it's muscle and then like I say the ridge bone coming off the vertebra is about that. What are they called in the water?
Wet gaggle.
A wet gaggle. That's pretty good. No, they're actually called a raft. How about in the air? No. Flash. Don't use a flash if you're going to take them out the window.
The flash is not, right?
Oh, yeah, it is.
The flash, it's his road and he knows it. The big bus does usually kind of scare him, so he might get off the road here because of us. Then again, he might not. Look at him licking his his lips there. He's got a long, old, dark tongue.
Oh, wow.
There he goes. Oh, there's a baby laying beside its mama right here. That's cute.
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
They with their moms 1 year
The calves stay with their mothers and usually nurse on their mother until the new calf is born. And at that time, they're see the yearling calves in that herd also. They're about the only ones that aren't in the nursery herds, and even some of them are. We're not talking absolutes again, but a lot of times you'll see the females aren't in season. When they start coming in season, the bulls fight over them.
There goes the baby up there. Where? Right there.
Well, they wanted to share.
You know, whichever cow happens to come in season, if they are there at the right time. The elk, however, are very different. The elk actually fight.
I want to get them relative to
The bison also have horns. Now, when I say horns, I mean permanent fixtures. The horns stay on year-round, and both the cows and the bulls on fire. It was similar to this type of thing here. Look at him just doing the buffalo nickel for us right there.
That man.
There's a baby right next to the road up here.
So they have a really...
But you notice last year's calves, they're not a real healthy. They had a hard winter. They've still got a lot of their winter fur on them.
Yeah.
So they're not, I mean, you know, it's difficult for them to survive the winter.
What's the jacket?
The kids had on the 3 shirts. Come over this way, honey.
His breakfast, or maybe his lunch. It is lunchtime.
You got it?
Everyone see him? Yeah.
That's what I call
They're pretty.
The canyon is 700 feet deep, 1,300 feet wide, and 27 miles long.
What kind of tree that is.
Notice how twisted the tree looks. I wonder if it got twisted around by snow. On the left side is a green stripe. The water in that area is not oxygenating as fast.
Of the river.
Well, when we
4, 5, 6.
You think that's really
I think
one
he's
laying
either a
down?
7 by or an 8 by.
Do
I
you
mean,
really think
Look!
that is?
okay, there he goes. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Hurry,
5,
take
6.
a picture.
I think he's a 7 by. He's a nice one.
I thought that was honestly just wood laying there.
Okay.
Isn't that something?
Yep. That the kid, one person standing there messed it up.
Yep.
They're on the other side of that little stream.
Oh.
The elk know where to be, so that humans can't get to them.
They're smart.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking that was going to be my buffer too. I figured by the time he actually crosses that, there'll be somebody behind me.
Yeah. It won't be me. If they headed this way very quickly, I think we'd leave quite a few people in the dust.
What are you doing? Okay, do you want it on?
You see, even where I'm from in Canada, that's so unusual to see that like that.
And
Usually,
especially the size of them. I mean, every one of those is a trophy bull, you know?
we'll go all season. You might see one elk, one moose all year. The bear we see, because all you gotta do is go to the dump.
Now this person's getting kind of, well, good. She's stopping, thank goodness. I thought she was going to get a little bit too close.
Yeah. I went to Alaska when I graduated from high school.
Let's have antlers.
Yeah. They're almost best of friends now.
Yeah, and in about 4 weeks, they'll be the worst of enemies.
They're amazing.
So you don't play
Oh, you know, you might come up on that too, but that'll be all the two you'll see all year. You don't go around in one corner and see 2 and another corner and see 6. No.
No, and not only that, but up there where they get shot at, they're not going to be standing out here letting people look at them.
Yeah, these ones also are. Yeah.
Where do you live in Canada?
I'm from Ontario,
Oh, okay.
but it's northern Ontario, up around Sault Ste. Marie, out in the middle of nowhere.
My dad grew up in
How's it going, eh?
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Marshall, stand right there. Stand right here. Stand over by the ridge a little, and I'll take the picture.
Okay.
Huh?
I guess.
Do you call it a fart sniffer? That's what we call them.
Whenever there's a
And it has actually asphyxiated some bison, not anywhere around here, but up on the northeast section, where because of the inversion that we had at the time, weather, it sunk to the ground in a gully, and they were sleeping there and they died. Walked past that open area. Of course, when the thermal feature changed its path, they had to move the parking lot. But anyway, they parked right over there, and when they opened the door, the large dog just bolted out. The dog ran and jumped into the spring. Apparently, dogs are not able to tell the difference between hot and cold water. And being a very large dog, he was probably hot and wanted to get out. Well, his owner, not thinking or just loving the dog as much as he did, ran and dove in the pool after him. Well, his friend had a little bit more. His friend, however, had been scalded over 100% of his body and did not survive. So that pool is responsible for one of the deaths in Yellowstone.
What about the dog?
The dog was never recovered.
The dog
down there somewhere.
He's down there somewhere.
Oh, it's off the bones by now.
Yeah.
The first one, when he dove in, both of these dogs died. Guys. There's like...
ngoài bây giờ chạy. Nếu mà có mà cho mini rồi mini.
When the first ones that you'll begin to see